Not taking action is costing you a lot of money. I do hang out with a tremendous amount of high net worth people, right? So 7, 8, and even 9-figure entrepreneurs. And I'm not like ultra rich myself. I've learned a thing or two, but I just want to share the lessons that I see hanging out with these people, right? So I'm in a couple masterminds where there's like almost like 207 and 8-figure business owners in there. And there's one consistent theme that I see among these people that I just really want to share, that I do think is important, and I also want to remind myself, and that is that taking action is the name of the game. Every time these people encounter a problem, or every time they encounter a decision, they just take a massive amount of action, right? So for example, if something is broken, it gets fixed immediately, right? So funnel is broken, we fix it within the next couple of hours. If there's a problem coming in, we fix it in like minutes and stuff like that. And also, if there's a decision to be made, right? A lot of times, people who are not yet in that mindset, in the right mindset, they just take a long time to really make a decision. I just recently talked to somebody who's thinking about investing $1,000, $2,000 into a marketing solution that we provide, right? And they're just taking weeks to think about that decision. And it's just so funny to me, because if you're not willing to invest $2,000 into a solution that could potentially make you 200,000 or even like 2 million or something like that, right? Like something that has an asymmetric return and that probably at the worst case is just going to get you slightly below break even, or you're going to maybe lose a little bit of money. I just think it's funny that people take so much time to make that decision. And on the other hand, I see people who are winning, people who are really, like making a lot of money, entrepreneurs who are making a lot of money. They don't even blink at a decision like that, right? Because they know they take calculated risks, they map it out. And if there's, like 100x to be gained for a small sum to be risked, that is probably not being even entirely lost, right? So the worst case, maybe you get like 80% of your money back, 60% of your money back. The same case with like advertising, right? Like people are so afraid of losing money with advertising, when in most cases, yeah, even if you lose a little bit of money, you're gonna learn data, you're gonna iterate. And even if you break even, that's even better, right? Like I have an ad campaign running right now that is breaking even, but that gets me new leads for break even. That's genius, right? Like I can basically buy leads for free. The people who I see winning, they just don't blink at these decisions. They just make them immediately. They take a massive amount of action. They fix things instantly. They ask for help once they got the answer that they want, that they need. They just execute, right? They execute. And it's not even about working 7 days a week, although that is a little bit of a part of that. It's just about the speed of implementation, right? And I actually had one mentor once that was working with Alex Hormozy, and he was also talking about that the one thing that he learned from Alex Hormozy was the speed of implementation, that he kind of redefined what speed of implementation was for him, right? Because what Alex would do is once he got a problem, once he got an answer, it would get done in minutes or hours, right? Not in days. You don't want to take hours for things that take minutes. I always like to say you don't want to take, days for something that takes hours, and you don't want to take weeks for something that should take days, right? Like, so really, if you want to win in this game, or at least that's what I'm seeing with the people who are winning, is just take action, just fix things and build things quick. Don't let things take too long, and also make your decisions rather quick. I mean, if it's like a multi-million dollar decision, people take their time, don't worry. But for these small decisions, rather to risk 5K, 10K on ads or not, right? Like that's just not that much money, right? Like that's just not in the grand scheme of things. Risking a couple grand to maybe make hundreds of thousands to crack a code that's gonna get you clients on autopilot, like that's just so worth it. Or the same thing for like educational products, right? Like a lot of times people don't want to spend a couple thousand for a course or some consulting, some coaching, right? Like you have to think like these types of solutions can make, like so much more money than you will spend. And even if they're not, you're gonna still learn something, right? So that's the point. You're always learning, right? You're gonna either execute yourself, learn yourself, or you're gonna spend money to learn it, right? And I'm a big fan of really making fast decisions, executing, and not letting that inaction basically wear you down, right? So inaction is one of the worst things that you could do. Make the decisions, implement quickly, execute quickly, and keep on doing that, because that's what the people that I hang out with are doing. and that's where they're winning. This was just kind of a quick video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that mindset. I like that. YouTube thinks you're gonna also like this video. We talk about a lot of things on our channel that's related to marketing, making money, how to get more capital and stuff like that. So check out this video, watch it, and we'll see each other in the next video.